Well done.
He even had the hand, like the
Depaoli.
Yeah. Depaoli. Yeah, well, she said to say it that way, so I did it. And she's an attorney. I don't want to mess around, you know.
That's right.
So there you go.
All right, Kelsey, thanks for coming back to the show, joining us here. We get to talk a little bit about what your firm does, what you get to do every day. You want to start us that way? Remind people a little bit about what you get to do every single day.
Sure. We are a law firm in Folsom. We practice personal injury law, so a lot of car accident cases, wrongful death cases. We've been in the area a long time, and we help injured victims when they're not at fault.
Got it. All right. So, we are injured. Something happens. We need to call an attorney. I guess, is it worth hiring a personal injury attorney?
Well, of course I'm going to say yes. But that is actually the most Googled personal injury question.
Really?
So
Should I hire an
Is it worth it, right?
Is it worth
Yeah.
I would think it would be, because I don't know what's going on.
Right, no.
Go to the professional. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, I always tell people when they're asking those questions, like if your dog needs surgery, are you going to do the surgery? No, you're going to take it to a vet, right? Or just in general, I'm not a plumber. I'm not going to go try to figure that out, right? So at minimum, get a consultation. You're not the expert. Let the expert tell you, because are you going to be able to maximize your recovery on your own? Yeah. So at minimum, get a consultation, but usually, yes, if you're in a position where you've been injured, you're not at fault, if you don't know the law, you need an expert to help you.
As I've narrowed down now, and I've contacted maybe a couple, reached out to a few, how do I know that I've landed in the right place, that the personal injury attorney is the right one for me?
Sure, I think that's a big question a lot of people have, and a hard thing to navigate because there's so many of them. But number one, local. I think being a local attorney is very important. You need someone that is in that jurisdiction, that knows the local rules of the court, that knows how the court system works here, and the judges, right? That's huge. We have a lot of outsiders that come in and practice law here in Sacramento, and
just aren't attuned to the
100%.
The streets of Sac, I guess. Right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, these aren't their streets. So I think local is huge, and I think that you need an attorney that has the resources and the experience. Resources are huge. If the attorney's thinking about a cost that they might have to spend on an expert, that's not a good thing. You need someone that has the backing and the resources, that's able to support your case and not be thinking about their pocketbook, but be thinking of the client first.
Yeah, that's good.
Right. Let's talk about social media. I know people are always out there posting things, doing things. Maybe if you have a case, you might want to keep it a little private. So how could social media, those posts, affect an open case?
Yeah, social media is a blessing and a curse, as we all know, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
People like to post their highlights of their life on social media, and we're doing civil litigation matters. So if someone has an injury and they post their best day, they're not posting about poor me, I'm crying in my bed sheets, right? Yeah. They're usually posting their best day. So I just think social media, we have it. We talk about a lot of these issues on our social media for the law firm, but I think social media can be taken out of context. Everyone knows that. It goes for anything, right? Applying for a job. But just in general, if you have an open case, know that whatever is on your social media, everybody is looking, and they will find a way to use it against you.
See it and use it, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, I can't walk, but I just saw you running on your social media yesterday.
100%.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You were just competing in the long jump. What are you doing?
100%. Yeah.
Before we let you go, I do want to ask, I'm sure one of the things you have to face and probably break down in many cases is people being honest, your clients being honest, well, everybody being honest with you, right?
Yeah.
Because there's probably three sides to every story, 1, 2, and the right answer. How are you able to get your clients to be as honest as they need to be in order for you to do your job the right way?
Right. We have those tough conversations really early on, even at intake. I always tell the clients, I can fix any truth. I can't fix a lie. And I cannot advocate for you if you're not honest. Credibility is everything in our world. And everyone has a history, everyone has life. Yeah. So if you have an open case, very specifically in civil matters, if you have a pre-existing injury, you've had a prior car accident, all of those things matter, but listen, don't hide the truth. We can figure this out. It's okay. Everyone has life before the crash, right? Yeah. So honesty is huge, credibility is everything, and you have to tell your lawyer the truth.
And I'm sure you create an environment in which you allow people to do that. It's probably uncomfortable at first, but as you just said, letting those uncomfortable conversations be okay is, I'm assuming, more than half the battle.
Yeah, I think a big part of it is they're not necessarily lying. They don't understand why you would need to know that or ask, and so they leave important things out, and it's just like, no, I need to know everything.
Tell me it all.
Yeah, I will sort it out. It might not matter, but what if it does? And I can't protect you and advocate for you unless I know.
Good call.
Lay it all on the table.
There it is.
You just got to do that. Got to be honest, so you have a chance to win the case.
Right. She'll win for you.
She'll win for you.
Thanks for coming in again, right?
Yes. I like that.
Depaoli.
Depaoli,
The record board. Wins, loss. We love them. Law Office of Black and Depaoli. There it is. 1839 Iron Point Road up in Folsom. Check them out online. They do have the social, so you can follow along on Instagram, get some good insight there, and follow along on Facebook as well.
There you go.